What's going on, guys? Today we're working on the 2014 Mustang. We're putting in some door speakers. We got ourselves some Kenwood speakers there. I'll show you the box. They're Kenwood KFC C681s. Factory location says it fits Ford and Mazdas. I did already do the driver's side, and I had to clip one of the tabs so that it fit in there. I clipped this little tab right here so that it fit in there right, because it wouldn't fit inside the housing there. I'll show you guys when we get this side torn apart. Just use some metal cutters, or you could even clip the plastic in there. So basically, first thing you're going to want to do, pop out this little trim piece down here by the handle. Comes right out. Obviously, you could use a screwdriver, but I decided to actually get a trim piece tool so I wasn't messing nothing up. This little trim piece down here by the door seems to be easier to come from the front. Pop this little trim piece out. Obviously, your window controls need to come out. Pop those right out and use this little plug connector here. Pull it straight out. Alright, and then next thing we're going to want to do is pop out these 7 bolts around the outside here. They are 7mm. And then, guys, for these last 2 on the outside, I'm actually going to use my knife to pop out these little covers. Get in there. And these are one way, so be careful not to rip that little tab off. Sure, if you did, they'd press back in, but got those 2 out, and remove those 2 bolts as well. Now, I did forget to say earlier, guys, that you're going to want to pop off this little top trim piece here for the mirror. We're also going to want to pull out this 8th bolt down in here where your window switches are. Alright, now that we got all 7 of these outside bolts out, that 8th 7mm down inside by where your window switches are, the T30 up here, and the T30 down here by the grab handle, you should be able to pull it right up and over and out. And then I'll show you guys. We got a disconnect for the door locks. The cable, some people like to pull off. I was able to just set the door panel down and get it that way. So I just got the door panel sitting there. And then there's our factory speaker, guys. Obviously, if you guys have driven in the non-premium version of the Mustang, I can't speak for the premium version. These speakers are terrible. They're absolutely terrible. So the Kenwoods are definitely going to be a great upgrade. The Kenwood Concert Series. And I'll show you guys what those sound like here in a second. Make sure that you only got to pull out these 4 bolts, obviously, and hook them back into the new speaker. And I'll show you guys what the wiring looks like. Alright, guys, we got our full 4 bolts popped out there, and the speaker just pulls right out. There is a little piece of double-sided foam tape, it looks like, but you know, obviously just pull the tab on the little connector and pull it right out, and there is your old speaker. So like I said, I got these Kenwood Concert Series. It fits up in there very close, but this tab right here hits on the plastic of the speaker housing there. So all I did was take some metal clippers and cut that little tab off there because we won't be needing it. And I'm using these Ford speaker harnesses that just plug right into the factory speaker harness. And then obviously the 2 pigtails will go right into your aftermarket speakers there. All right guys, so we got our speaker in, our adapter harness all up in there. Get our holes lined up and get the screws back in for the speaker. Okay guys, to wrap up, we do have our speaker in there, all 4 bolts put back in, and all we got to do is button her back up, and I'll show you guys what these speakers sound like. They are a big, huge upgrade from the Ford factory speakers. And like I said, I did have to do some trimming on the speaker itself, if you guys can see that, cutting that little tab off, because these are universal speakers. So I just cut that little tab off so that they would slide up into the bolt holes if you are going to use the exact same speakers that I did. Okay guys, we are setting off in the 2014 Mustang. Just got the door speakers put in. I'll give you guys a listen here, show you how it sounds.
I know you read me, yeah. Don't you see that I need you so much?
It is insane how much of a difference just changing those out makes. The factory ones are not up to par with today's standards. You guys stay tuned. We do have a box that we're going to be putting in, a JBL twin 8s, and we're going to get those installed, and this thing is going to sound good. So yeah, let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see. I'm not 100% sure where I'm going to take this channel. Obviously into cars and everything. Definitely going to do some automotive stuff, maybe some dirt biking, 4-wheeling, shooting. Let me know what you guys want to see. But yeah, so definitely going to be starting something up here, and hopefully you guys want to like and subscribe. Thanks.